Hello everyone, hope you're all fine. I'm Prashant and today I'll talk about Angular model and within that uh, there are few programs I have made here which I will explain. So firstly I'll talk about the Angular. Angular is a powerful and versatile open source web application framework developed and maintained by Google. It is designed to simplify the development and testing of SPA which is the single page application. Its feature includes component-based architecture, two-way data binding, dependency injection, reactive programming with RJS, comprehensive routing, error, forms handling, and many more. So in first program, I'll try to explain that how to validate an email. If I have to enter any email and it is not valid, and if it is not valid that condition to the email, so it will show that it is not an email address. So firstly, I'll go into the coding part. So of first one, which is this one. From the title, you can see that model, Angular model, created by Prashant, and I have here used ng app, which means it, you know, it builds an applications. You can say in a simple one, you can say it defines an Angular JS application, and after that, I have taken in the name my form, and this is I have here used the email input type email with the name my address and ng model text. So what is the ng model? ng model is an directive. It is a directive which binds the element of, or you can say the value of which binds the value of HTML control to application data. So it is not if the email address is not appropriate, it will show that it is not an valid email address. So you can see that this is the final output. And if I'm entering, let's say, random text, it will show it is not an email address. And if I'm writing my email, let's say yes, this is my email address. So you can see that it is not showing any invalidation, and it is justifying or validating that this is the correct email I'm writing. Moving on to the next question, which is the application one, Angular model application by Prashant. We see from the title you already seen that. So here I have again defines an Angular application. Then in the name I have taken my form. Then I have used ng init, which means that it initializes the Angular application variables. And within that I have used the text my text and post at the rate my web. So I have here taken, I think, yes, input type email, name my address, and in the ng model, which means that it binds the value of HTML to the application data. And I've tried to change the status of it. So what I am going to do is that if I'm edit the email address and try to change the status of it. If it true, the value meets all the criteria. If it will show valid, and it will show dirty if the value has been changed, and it would show touched if the value if true, the field has been focused in focus. So I'll write it so you will get to know the more. Okay, it is showing true if it yes, so it has met all the criteria. My email has met all the criteria, so that's why it is showing true. The value meet all the criteria. If it is showing one change, so it is showing false. I have removed the at the rate sign symbol, and it is showing false rate. So moving on to the third question, which is the CSS one. So in the styling part, I have taken an input with the background color light blue, and I have again here used ng app, which defines an Angular application. Then my text in the name, I have to enter my name, and I have used ng model. So these directives binds the value of HTML control to the application data, and within that I have used my text. So what I'm going to do this is edit the text field, and it will lose or get classes or according to the status. So I'm running that. Yes, this is the final. Okay, I'm running. This is the my name. Okay, I think this program is not able to run properly, so I'm not going to correct it. It would take more time. So moving on to the next question. Sorry for that, but I'm not able to run this program. Okay, so this is the Angular model directives by Prashant. You can see that I have here uses ng which defines an Angular application, and ng controller which my control, and I have here used ng model which binds the value of HTML data, or you can say HTML controls to the application data, and I have used here name, and within that I have written my name, which is Prashant Devangan, and I will use this ng model directive to bind the value of input field to the property made in the controller. So you'll get to know if I am running it, what I'm going to say. Yes, so it is printed here. It is right. It is been written here. You can write anything. What I am writing here, it will show it. It will be printed. Okay. Yes. It is being shown here. And the most important program I've made here is, so first one, second one, and not the third and fourth one. It is not properly made. So I'm going to do the last program, which is quite important. You will get to know about two-way data binding of, in Angular, which is one of the popular, or you can say most important features of Angular, which is the two-way data binding. So I've used here two-way data binding. So initially I have ng app. I have used here ng app, which means it which defines an Angular application. Then I have used ng controller, and within that I have used ng my control. Then I have used ng model, which binds the HTML control to the application data, and I have to here enter the name. So in this input field I have to enter name, and since I have taken this name into the double curly braces, so it will be shown in the output part. Whatever I am going to write in the input field, it will be shown here. And within that script tag, I have used here where app angular.model. Where app means that app which I have defined here, and app.container my control function.scope, and I have used, okay, I have to enter my name initially. Yes, so I will change the name inside the input field, and you will see the change in the header changes accordingly. You can see, you can read from here, you can read from here. So I'm going to run in this. We'll get to know more about it. Okay, I think there is an error in this. Sorry for this inconvenience. and I'm running that. Yes, so you can see that it is perfectly running. And if I'm going to enter my full name, so yes, whatever I'm changing here, it is been changed here in the output part. What I am changing in the input field, it will shown in the output part. So yes, these are some 4 or 5 programs of AngularJS, which is the Angular model. Hope you have a great day.